on my way to the Rodney Cook Memorial dig in Wiltshire somewhere, so I'll see you when I get there. It reaches into where I cannot hide. Well, I've made it to the Rodney Cook dig. It took me 4 hours to get here, went wrong 3 times. I got lost a couple of times, but I'm here. I found a nice little quiet spot out of the way from everyone, overlooking the whole thing. So I'm going to put my tent up and have a beer and sit down and see what happens. Oh yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing for some reason, I don't know why. Look at all these people. I've literally never seen so many detectorists in one place.
Alright, I'm Ben, out with Gareth today on this massive chunk of land. You'd think it'd be littered with vines. You'd be wrong.
What have you found so far?
That's
a button.
Really battered old button. Surely it can only get better from here.
Let's hope so. What did you find yesterday?
Oh, another button, better condition, musket ball. That was probably the most interesting thing, like a little leaf patterned design.
Cool.
That was it. So we can only move up from here.
Let's crack on, see if we can find something a little bit better. A couple of hammers would be nice. This is my first target, my first hole. Look at this place. Let's see what we've got. My first target on the Rodney Cook Memorial dig, and it's a 4-hole button. Classic. Yeah, let's crack on. There's Ben over there, swinging away. This is my next target. It's lying on the top, and I believe it is a shotgun cap. Can't go anywhere without finding one of those, can you? Another signal. Very mid-tony, low 60s. Feels small. We've got a button, pewter button, pewter button, still with the shank. Cool, let's carry on. Well, I've travelled 168 miles to be here today from the lead capital of the world, and have a look at this. I'm onto a bit of lead. I don't know what it is, but let's have a look. Anybody might know what that is, because I have not the foggiest. Lead cloth seal maybe? Don't think it's a bag seal. It's very odd. It's certainly knackered, whatever it is. But yeah, interesting. Right, let's carry on. Huge target, 95. Is it junk or is it something? It's junk. Off a pulley maybe? Well, I think me and Ben have formed a little team today, so we're spending the day detecting together, just hanging around like, and we've changed fields because that other one was a bit barren. We've just walked about 3 miles to get to this field. I'm absolutely pouring with sweat, I'm chafing, I've got a headache, and yeah, so we're going to get in this field right here, which looks very stubbly, which I'm not a fan of, but never mind. Let's go. That field was no good, we've changed fields, so there's a farmer on a tractor cultivating this one right over there somewhere, and I've just picked this up off the surface. I don't know what it is, I think it's just junk. Yep, let's carry on. Oops, it's gone. What are you saying?
I'm saying it's Georgian. I think it's small and wiped, but
I'm going to go with Roman. Oh no. Oh, I think you could be right. I think it's definitely a coin, isn't it?
it looks the right shape and size.
It's very thin. There's nothing on that. Yeah, it's definitely not Roman. It's going to be a Georgian crusty, isn't it? I've just had this. Low 50s on the surface. Oh, we don't entirely sure. Possibly a rose farthing, but there's no detail on it whatsoever, so yeah, the verdict's out there. Right, let's crack on. Well, this is Brian's find, and that looks like a very, very nice Roman bronze coin. Do you know who it is?
I haven't had this one ID'd yet. Just a suckling wolf, that's all I know.
Yeah, that is really cool. I proper like that. I'm quite jealous. But yeah, it's a good find. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Tell me what you found or think you found.
Well, I think that is a chunky silver, possibly Roman ring. That would have been like the bezel there with a bit of design on. Difficult to tell what it is, unless it held a stone, but I doubt it. I think it was probably just a complete silver band.
Yep.
But it's about 1/5 of it, so not that much.
Well, that's cool. Really cool. We'll have to get that ID'd properly later on, maybe. What you got this time, mate?
It's time for tea. It's a tea bar. It's a silver Victorian end of a watch chain, so that would have gone in your pocket and held your watch chain in place, but sadly no chain, so I just have to make do with that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Still a bit of silver though, isn't it? I've just dug through some cement for a bloody bullet. There it is, look. A bullet case. Absolute garbage. Nice signal, solid 87. You're not going to believe what this is. Have a butcher's at that. Is it Saxon? Is it Roman? No, it's an English £1. Minted in 2001. That's great. But it's a coin in it. I don't mind finding them, to be fair. Next up, I've got a sunbather. There. Oh, it's a button. Another button. Shank's broken off. Yep, carry on. just picked this up off the surface. A little button, it says SWR, oh no, sorry, GWR. Ben reckons that might be Great Western Railway. But yeah, probably my best find of the day, apart from the quid. So this is day 2 of the Rodney Cook charity dig. We got started a little bit early, had my sausages in the frying pan, but I had to sling them over the fence into the bush because the dig started early. So I've had no breakfast and I'm just snacking on cookies that I've carried with me. So yeah, let's see what we can find today. Look at the size of this field and all these people. This is the first one I've actually had to dig for. It was a good 5-6 inch deep. I reckon I've got myself an 8 buckle. This will be by far my best find of this weekend. Is it a medieval spectacle buckle? Something like that. I'll give it a little clean up with a toothbrush. Yeah, it's cleaned up alright. Perhaps won't make it into my cabinet, but that is by far my best find of this weekend. Cool. Again, I've had to dig for this one. Mid-80s. I reckon that's going to be a Queen Victoria halfpenny. There is also something else in there. So let's have a look. It looks very smooth. I think that's a Queen Victoria halfpenny. I'll give it a clean up and I'll come back to you. Well, I was wrong. Look who it is. It just had to be, didn't it? George V, halfpenny. Can't see the date, but it'll be 1920s probably. First pre-decimal this weekend. Right, let's see what the other signal is. It definitely came from the same hole. Come on, be a cheeky little silver. Oh God. There appears to be nothing in there. That was iron. Never mind. So this is my next find. On the surface, like most other things I keep finding, and look at that, it's a bit of a crotal bell. Shame it's not complete, but yeah, it's got some age to it. Always a good sign if you find stuff like this on a field. Cool, let's carry on. Let's see if we can find a whole one, or the rest of this one. Well, there's some sort of cordon over there. Apparently someone's found a bomb. So yeah, that sounds fun. Might go over and have a look at that. Tell you what, it's absolutely baking right now. Really warm. Too warm for me. That is me officially done. I can't take any more. My body is completely in tatters. My feet hurt. It's been a pleasure though. I've not quite found anything decent, but a lot of people have. Seen loads of Roman, Saxon, medieval, all sorts of stuff, but it wasn't to be my my weekend, unfortunately. But never mind, that's the way it goes. It's been awesome speaking to so many different people, coming up to me like, hello, how you doing? We watch your channel, stuff like that. It was quite humbling and a little bit odd for me, but yeah, it's been really enjoyable. So yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Bees walking. So here are my finds from the Rodney Cook dig. Not a great deal, but still a couple of cool bits and pieces. A lot of people had much better days than I did, but that's just the way it goes. So we've got this little tiny, what I believe to be a rose farthing, but I don't think it is. It looks too Georgian to me. Little Georgian crusty coin, probably a farthing. George V halfpenny. 1916, can't go anywhere without finding one of them. We got a quid, I'll be going to the bank one day. Whole array of buttons, this one's quite cool, look, after I give it a clean. We got the fragment of a crotal bell, little spectacle buckle. Then there's the lead, funny thing, which I still don't know what is, but it's got Roman numerals on the back, which is quite interesting. XX11, and I think there's some more. It's a little bit bent up, so that's quite an interesting find. Then I picked these up, so we've got some flint. I just like that, I don't know why. But most interestingly is this one, because it was hollow. So yeah, I don't know what the hell that is or was, but from the outside it just looks like a rock, and on the inside it's hollow and got this like cavern inside it. So yeah, I thought that was cool. Right, on to Detectival. So yeah, that's me done. That's my first ever Rodney Cook Memorial dig, and I really enjoyed it. It was such a great weekend, great experience. A massive thank you to Regtons for having me as one of their guests. I thought that was just amazing. It was the first time I've ever met them as well in person. So yeah, that was really cool for me. The event raised over £40,000 for charity. I did actually donate the entrance fee, even though I got a free ticket. So yeah, well that's it. On to Detectable. Felt like a right idiot doing that.